Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and today we are going to be looking at the Kitsune fruits, the newest fruit that's going to be added into Blox fruits. I've already watched the trailer that Robot Gamer uploaded, and I really think it's going to be the strongest fruit in the game. I honestly don't know how expensive it's going to be. I think it's going to be ranging from probably 4.5 million to 6 million Belize, which Belize is the money like this right here in Blox fruits, if you didn't know. So this is the new Z move. It's like a orb that you throw to your opponent. I don't know if it has like auto aim or something that it automatically goes towards the opponent, but it will go towards it and then it'll be lingering around your enemy, which will be doing damage over time. It'll be like not damage over time, but like a final damage blow. It'll be on him. Sadly, he didn't put like a damage counter on, so we couldn't see how much damage it actually does. But it looks like it did decent amount of damage, and it will like latch onto it and then do a damage after a few seconds. This the fruit also, the Z move also has a attack when you miss the opponent, so that is kind of making me feel like there's no auto aim to it, so it won't go towards the player. But when you throw it down and miss, it's like fireball rain, like a blue fireball rain that goes onto the ground. So now the X mode is coming. So it's in a zigzag, and whenever it hits opponent, then it will stop doing the zigzag, and then it will do. I feel like it's gonna be do massive amount of damage. The zigzag will happen wherever your mouse is pointing at. So if you point up, it will go up. If you point down, it will go down. It is a really cool move, and I love how much detail they put into this fruit. I don't know how far it goes because it didn't really show in the trailer. But now the sieve move. The sieve move is probably my favorite move before the transformation. You hold it up and it becomes a big orb, and then you throw it down, and it's like a flaming furnace. Kind of gives me like Venom vibes. The toxic, I don't remember what it's called, like toxic something, and you throw it and then a bunch of venom goes around. Of course, there's a way bigger radius, and this does probably does more damage. But yeah. And of course, wherever your mouse is pointing, it will do attack at. Now for the F move, which is the travel move. It's called Swift Assault, and it just basically launches you forward, and if you hit an enemy, it will use your claws and to deal damage to them. It's similar to like the leopard. Also, I feel since he has a command that doesn't give him any reload time, any cooldown time on his fruits, on his abilities, so we don't exactly know how fast each thing is. But I feel like the F move, similar to the leopard, will be really quick, so you can probably spam it a lot. And also another thing to add, you probably see the 3 tails thing. Well, what happens to that is if you have it complete, then you can transform. But if you don't have it complete, then you can't transform until the Kitsune. So this is a really cool animation. I wouldn't be surprised if when you transform, a lot of PCs will probably explode because of how big it is. But you literally, a giant orb forms and then pops out the Kitsune. The Kitsune fox, sorry. It looks really cool. I expected there to be like blue effects going around it, but whatever. Also, when he's transformed, he gets all of his sets, all of his abilities are changed and way stronger. Now, the dash is probably the same thing, but does way more damage. Also, the jump and running animations are different, which you probably expect.
Oh yeah, you can use yourself as a mount. So if I ally him right now.
Also, another cool thing, it's kind of like the love fruit, best of friendo, where you can mount one of your friends on your flying ability. Except you don't need to do that here. You just have to be transformed, and then you can hop one of your friends on your Kitsune fox, and you can just run around with them. It didn't. He didn't say if the person mounted can actually attack, but we could see when the update drops. Now the Z move looks cool. It's basically the combination of the F and the C move when you're not transformed. Just in the Z move, which is quite insane. Which you basically dash forward, then it will launch your opponent in front of you, and then a giant flame will appear. You can hit up to 3 people, and they'll be in their own separate attack. Also, when you miss the Z move, it also has a different animation. The X move, you have to probably have good aim with this. I don't know if it will be very good for PvP unless you actually hit it. Similar to the C move of the Del Fruit, the Awakened Del Fruit. When you hit him, you take him with him, and then you jump up and then throw him down with a big blue arrow around him. And it also comes, and then there's the other tails are around. I don't know if they actually do damage or not if you get hit by them, but it's very cool. And that was basically the showcase of the Kitsune fruit. There's also a sword that goes along with it, and 2 wearable items. But the 2 wearable items, we don't know what they actually do yet. And the sword, it was also in the trailer. But yeah, the Kitsune fruit is probably gonna be the strongest fruit in the game. Honestly, depending on how the damage is, it could be good for farming, but it does look like there's a lot of high levels, so it's probably not good for the first and second C. Third C probably, but depending what the damage is, because some of the attacks do have knockback, so probably not good for farming, depending on how you use it. And PvP is probably going to be the best fruit. Of course, we don't know what the damage is like and all that, but it's probably going to be the best PvP fruit in the game. Which I wish I could be able to get my hands on it, but I'm broke and I don't have any Robux, so I can't really get the permanent. I have 0 permanent fruits, sadly, on any of my accounts, and yeah, and it's less likely I will get it from spinning, but hopefully I will get some luck. Also, another confirmation: the update will come out on the 14th, I think. The 14th of December, which is probably when the Christmas update will also come. And they don't exactly specify what's going to be in the Christmas update, because if we look on one of their posts, there is clearly another fruit when the Christmas update is supposed to happen. So we don't know if that fruit is also going to be coming in the Christmas update, because if you guys didn't know, the Kitsune fruit was very delayed. It was supposed to happen in Thanksgiving, but it couldn't happen, so it's going to be in the December update. Also, we don't know what's gonna happen in December update, like all the events. He said there is Gamer Robot said there is gonna be another event that you can find an island to get the Kitsune items, like I don't know if the sword, but I know it's the 2 wearable items. But I am hyped for the 14th, although it's kind of disappointing because I'll be out of my city on the 14th to do some school activities until the 15th. So that's kind of disappointing, but I will try to get to the update as fast as I can and upload a video about that, because I want to be trying to see what anybody will be giving away. Like maybe if someone has it and I would trade anything for it, because it'll be kind of hype. But since it's probably gonna be more valuable than leopard, I probably won't be able to get it. But yeah, that's basically it. I am gonna be excited for the release of that update. In the Christmas update, hopefully the island with Christmas gifts every 20 minutes happens. Because if there is, I'm gonna do a video about that too, so stay tuned. But be prepared for the 14th of December, because that's when the Kitsune fruit's gonna come, and try to save up to spin for it, because if you get it, you'll probably be able to get anything in the game. Probably any Game Pass, even Fruit Notifier, because it's gonna be so hyped up, and Kitsune fruit has been in development for months and months, probably a year. So yeah, it'd be kind of insane when it drops. If you do get your hands on one, if you want to eat it, then eat it. But I do want to say you can probably get any game passes from it, or any of your fruits that you want, or any perm fruits. No, not any perm fruits. A lot of perm fruits, because it'll be very hyped up and it'll be the most valuable thing in the game. But so yeah, that's all for today, and thank you for coming out today and to watch this video, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.